Welcome to another episode of Bob's Kitchen. It's Friday night and we've had a long week. So I've come up with a really quick soup recipe. It takes about 20-30 minutes, and the key to this is that as things are cooking and the flavors are intensifying, we can be doing other things at the same time. We're going to take some chicken, cook it in a tomato chicken stock with some chipotle peppers, a little tiny bit of bacon for smokiness, cilantro, onion, garlic. How can you go wrong with those flavors, right? Then we're going to serve it on a bed of freshly crushed tortilla chips, cheese, and a little more cilantro. It's easy and fast. Let's get started. Ingredients for this recipe are pretty easy. 3 cups of chicken stock, a pound of chicken tenders. Now, these are different than the chicken breasts you buy. They're just little smaller portions and they're just going to fry up a little faster. It's a time saver in this recipe. We're going to use 4 slices of smoked bacon, diced. We're going to brown that up. 2 chipotle peppers, finely diced. A 28-ounce can of stewed tomatoes. Some garlic, fresh onion, and cilantro. Add some cheese and the tortilla chips. You can see those tortilla chips trying to hide on the back counter. Not going to work. Anyway, so those are your ingredients, and all this is going to make one heck of a flavorgasm supper. The first step is poaching the chicken. I put 3 cups of low-sodium chicken stock in the pan with a bay leaf, a splash of white wine, and 2 or 3 times around the pan with crushed black pepper. Now, I'm going to bring that to a simmer, then I'm going to take the chicken tenders and set them in here and shut the lid, leave it in there for about 8 minutes and poach it up. While the chicken poaches, we're going to get our stock ready. So in a pan, we're going to go twice around the bottom of the pan with extra virgin olive oil. And then we're going to fry up our bacon until crispy, leave the fat in the pan, and remove the bacon to add it later. From the pan, and we have all that lovely grease and olive oil on the bottom of the pan. We're going to add our onion and our garlic and cook them until they start to brown. Okay, so I took the pan off the heat for a minute so I could show you how this garlic and onion looks. You'll see that it has this lovely golden brown color. To this we're going to add our chipotle peppers, our tomatoes, and add back in the bacon to the pan. Meanwhile, our chicken has poached in the chicken stock, and we can start moving that out onto the cutting board here and dice it up and add it to our soup. 1, 2, 3. This lovely chicken stock and wine and ground pepper that we poached the chicken in, we're not going to put into our soup, but we're going to put it through a strainer first to make sure that we just get the chicken stock. Our soup is all ready, so the final step is plating up. Now, in the bottom of each bowl, I put a nice generous portion of crushed tortilla chips, put a layer of cheddar cheese, and then we're just going to ladle the soup over the cheese and chips. Then we're just going to sprinkle with a little more cheese over the top. Now, the recipe calls for a garnish of cilantro, but in my book, a little bit of cilantro goes a long way. So I have it here if Dave wants some. I don't care if cilantro ever touches my food, but I didn't want to leave it out of the recipe. And there you have it, a lovely bowl of Chipotle chicken and tortilla soup. Took us all of about 20 minutes, and it's absolutely fantastic. This has been another episode of Bob's Kitchen. You have a great night.